showing here is the Motorola Backflip running the Android OS. The device comes with quite a few unique features and unique attributes of the physical design. So what you may be familiar with from some of our previous launches like the Motorola Click is the blur capability. So this device will launch with Moto Blur. Just to give you a quick run through of what that is sort of having the capability to push all your social network feeds to the home screen of your device. What I've done here is gone into the Happenings widget, and I'm able to swipe quickly across all the sort of status updates coming through my network, as well as pictures, and aggregating them all into sort of one central location. The way our messaging works as part of the Motorola Blur solution is it's able to aggregate messages coming across all of your social networks, your personal email accounts, your corporate email accounts, and your text messages into the universal inbox. So you can browse them in any flexible way by scrolling through the universal inbox or going into the specific network that you're looking for messages from. One of the coolest features is sort of the living phone book. What this allows you to do is pull phone book and phone entries across all your social networks and all your accounts into one place and have them consolidated and hosted with the picture from whichever social network of choice. So what you can see is sort of being able to scroll through. You'll see all the users in my contacts all have pictures that come in through the social networks. On the specifics of the Motorola Backflip are a very new, unique form factor. So what you see here is sort of in the closed mode, being able to use the full touchscreen. You can flip it open to expose the full QWERTY keypad. It's sort of a reverse flip. I'll show you sort of how that happened from the side here. So you flip it closed, and then you flip it open, and it's able to.
And that means you can have a really, really huge keyboard on that.
Exactly,
right?
because compared to sort of a standard slider design, what you get with this keyboard is sort of full real estate from all the way from end to end, because there aren't any rails on the side that require you to have sort of limited keyboard space. Along with that is sort of an extra mode that you can put the device into, which is what we call tabletop mode. And so you can sort of shift the device up at a 90-degree angle, and it'll automatically kick it into an alarm clock.
So does it do that by the angle, or does it have a consensus if you're setting it on a desk?
It's actually a sensor that's doing it based on the angle that you put the friction hinge.
Sure.
So it's got a friction hinge, so you can put it at different orientations. But you can see, like, if you set it down, as an alarm clock next to your bed, plug it in. You can sort of see it in the clock, and you go one touch right into sort of a slideshow mode. But what it also lends itself to, with the 32 gig micro SD slot that it has, is being able to play videos. When you're flying, or in a mode where you see a lot of people trying to prop their devices up, it sort of props itself, on the table, and you're able to see videos coming across. In addition to that, the couple other features that are unique to this device are the backtrack. That's actually part of this touchpad that's here on the back of the device. What you're able to do with that is, for example, in the main menu or on a web page or in a slideshow mode, you can swipe your finger across the back side here, and you can select or you can scroll through lists or the web pages without actually covering your screen, which you would be doing and having to move your finger off to the side. You can just sort of swipe your finger across the back, which is very natural, and then double tap to select. Another key benefit of this particular form factor is the camera being on the keypad allows you to be able to take self-portraits in the mode that we're in right now, but then you can also flip it to the other side to be able to take pictures of what you're looking at. So here you can see we're taking sort of a picture of ourselves. I won't hit the flash because it is, maybe
go for it.
It's really quite bright. You know what? The auto flash is triggered, so let me turn it on. It's kind of bright in here, I guess.
That's good that I can handle it. There we go.
Turn it on. Oh. You see sort of it firing away. And then what you can do is you can flip it around,
and then
you can take a picture of who you're looking at. Take a picture of Danielle or Kristen over there. So that sort of captures some of the key highlights of this device.
So what version of Android are you running on?
This is running Android 1.5, and it will be upgradable as we evolve the software and release this next generation.
Sure. And can you talk about price and availability and carrier?
We haven't actually made. So I can tell you about the bands. It is a tri-band device: 850, 1900, and 2100.
Okay.
So we covered quite a bit of the global spectrum. We are going to have this available globally starting in Q1. We have not announced any pricing that'll be region specific at this point.
And if you had to imagine like the perfect target market, or the perfect purchaser of this phone, who would that be? Who are you aiming for? Because like, you know, we talk about the Droid, and you know, it's big, tough, manly, right? So I mean, like, where would you position this relative to that?
So you know what? I mean, we've seen a quite broad. I mean, to us, in the consumer research we've done around this form factor, it seems to cover quite a broad spectrum. Everyone from sort of an executive who's looking for, you know, a device that's sort of low-key, not, you know, flashy and whatnot, but has all the features and functionality that both allow him to balance work and life, sort of, because of the mode of blur concept, as well as corporate email, which is offered on here. All the way down to sort of, you know, your teenager who is looking for the hardcore blur social messaging experience. So for us, the positioning of this device is it's a combination of both the hardware, which, you know, is a very sort of soft design, but also the software capabilities that we offer with the mode of blur capability.
Mind if I just get a little quick look here?
It's got a 3.5mm jack.
Yep. I see that.
Micro USB. That's the sort of the sort of power sleep button. And there's 3 touch keys across the front.
Okay.
And you'll see sort of the haptic feedback when you push them,
Sure.
so you know when you've tapped on the sort of the hard keys.
Very cool. Thank you very much.